Imagine a company accidentally leaking its entire AI roadmap, not through a hack, but through a simple mistake. That's exactly what happened. A single file goes public, and inside it, over 500,000 lines of internal code. Within hours, it's everywhere. And the things hidden in that code? No one was supposed to see this yet. Here's the crazy part. This wasn't some sophisticated hack. It was a missing line of config. Anthropic's tool, Claude Code, gets published through NPM. During the build process, a file called a source map was accidentally included. That file basically translates compressed code back into the original, readable version. So instead of shipping a clean product, they shipped the entire blueprint behind it. Nearly 2,000 files, comments, notes, internal logic, everything. A researcher spotted it first, posted about it, and within hours, it was everywhere. Anthropic pulled it down quickly, but it didn't matter. Once it's out, it's out. Now this is where things get interesting. The leak revealed unreleased AI models, names like Opus 4.7, Sonnet 4.8, and something bigger, called Capybara, also known as Mythos. This wasn't just another upgrade. Capybara looks like an entirely new tier, above Opus. Stronger reasoning, better coding, bigger context window, possibly a premium level model beyond anything they've released so far. Now, to be fair, internal names don't guarantee release. Companies test things all the time, but these weren't random experiments. They were integrated deep into the system, which usually means one thing: they're coming. Then came the feature that sparked debate, Undercover Mode. Here's what it does. When Anthropic employees use AI to contribute to open source projects, this mode hides any trace of AI involvement. No mention of Claude, no internal model names, no hints at all. From their perspective, it's security. But from the outside, it feels questionable, because now AI-generated code could be entering open source projects without anyone knowing. So the question becomes, should AI contributions be disclosed? Or is it just another tool, like an ID or autocomplete? There's no clear answer. But the leak forced that conversation into the open. The most fascinating part of the leak wasn't what exists today, it's what they're building next. There's something called Kairos, an always-on AI that runs in the background, fixing your code, optimizing things, improving quality, without you asking. You finish your work, go to sleep, and the AI keeps working. Then there's Ultraplan. When a problem is too complex, it gives the AI up to 30 minutes to think. Not seconds, minutes. That's a completely different level of reasoning. And then it gets even wilder. The system hints at AI agents with budgets. You give it a goal, and it can spend money, use APIs, spin up resources, even hire services to complete the task. Now pause for a second. That's not a coding assistant anymore. That's an autonomous agent. And that shift changes everything. Another thing the leak revealed, Anthropic is actively defending against competitors copying their models. There are systems designed to detect something called distillation. Basically, when someone tries to learn from AI outputs to train their own model. And when that happens, the system can feed fake or misleading data. It's like poisoning the well on purpose. They also limit how much reasoning data gets exposed, which tells us something important. This isn't just innovation anymore. It's a competition at a very serious level. And then there's something surprisingly different. A feature called 𝗿𝗿cie, a persistent AI companion with personality. It remembers your projects, your style, your habits. It evolves over time. Sounds unnecessary, right? But think about it. People already treat AI like it's human. They say, please, thank you, even apologize to it. So Anthropic is leaning into that. Not just tools, but relationships. And honestly, that might end up being one of the most powerful ideas in the entire leak. So what does all this actually mean? First, these companies are moving way faster than they publicly admit. Second, the pressure is real. This was Anthropic's second leak in a year. That's not just bad luck. That's what happens when things are moving too fast. Third, we're entering ethical gray areas. Transparency, AI authorship, automation, control. None of this is fully figured out yet. And finally, this leak gives us a glimpse of the future. Not chatbots, not assistants, autonomous systems that can think, plan, and act on their own. That future isn't far away. It's already being built. 500,000 lines of code, one small mistake, and suddenly, the curtain is pulled back. We got a rare look at what's really happening behind the scenes in AI. And if this is where things are right now, imagine where they'll be in a year. If you found this interesting, stick around, because things in AI are moving fast. And honestly, we're just getting started.